Oh hi there big boys, welcome to Assault Gunners HD edition for Switch. This is my review of this game. That was a great introduction. This is a very basic mech shooter game where I guess you sort of just go through some levels, customize your mech, upgrade your character. I mean, I don't know, it's a bit dull, to be quite honest with you. But the graphics are probably the main thing, and I think that's sort of the main problem with the game, to be honest, is that I think this game was originally a Vita game, ported over to Switch and PC and stuff, maybe an HD now apparently, but it's still got some incredibly, weak looking textures, and the main problem being, like, the sort of lack of, like, impact and feeling. Like, shooting an enemy does not feel like you're shooting an enemy, neither does it look like you're attacking, and just the entire input system doesn't feel too smooth to use. This game, I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm not a huge fan of mech games in general, admittedly, but I mean, given how there's not many of them, I guess it's decent. And this game came out before Demon X Machina did, so I suppose that's an important distinction since no one's gonna buy this game now. But I'm doing the review now because I got this game ages ago, and I'm doing the review now because I'm lazy. But I know. Besides the point, yeah, it just doesn't feel too fun to play, to be honest. The main, I guess, good bit, I suppose, would be being able to customize your mech, which is always fun. Got quite a lot of options. You can change the colours, you can change the weapons. That's all fun. But the general controls in general are a bit weird and finicky because you got to press one of the face buttons, I guess, to change your weapons or do a melee attack, or then press R2 to actually shoot. And it's just, I don't know, it feels a little bit weird. I don't know. I feel like it'd be better if you could press them all at the same time and sort of just keep flowing between them rather than just hold down button to press another. It doesn't really work. Yeah, the port of the game is also not brilliant. The frames per second are not consistent at all. In fact, they would probably change pretty much consistently, so it's the opposite. I'd say usually it's around nearly 60 FPS, not exactly, but not around there, which is good, I guess. But the game frequently lowers itself down to like 20, which sometimes even 15 or so, and it's just, it's not nice at all. Not nice. I would not appreciate that. That's not fun. And also, when you press what would normally be the confirm button for Switch games is normally set to B, so the button on the right. But for this game, it's set to the button on the bottom, like I guess a Vita game or PC game would be, or any other console really. And that's a little bit finicky, and I don't like that because you're not expected. It's not how you expect it to go. I know that's just because it's a little bit of lazy porting, really, but it wouldn't have been hard to switch them around, surely. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but you get used to it, but it's still annoying. The game has got a campaign with 35 levels, and it has got a story with like a little bit of an introduction with each one, but there's no like cutscenes or like, any big story. It's just sort of a big load of, here's some random exposition, go kill some baddies, and I don't know, I mean, it's nice to have like a campaign, something to keep you going with a bit of narrative, but it's nothing, the story is not going to grip you, and the actual game is just not very interesting. It's got an endless mode, which is basically the same as mission mode, except it's endless, which sounds like my personal hell, so no thanks. What else is there? Yeah, you got sort of loads of upgrades and stuff, which is nice. You get upgrades for playing the game, so you get stronger as you play the game. You go back to previous levels and find them easier, and then it's a bit of progression. That's fun. It just doesn't feel satisfying to play, and it's so repetitive. Like the entire game, because this is just killing people. Sometimes you got to like capture flags and stuff, but overall, it's just doing this over and over again, and it doesn't. I mean, that'd be fine if it was fun, but it's not even fun. I don't know. The game doesn't feel good to play. That's my main problem. I mean, it's fine. It just doesn't feel good to actually shoot something or punch something. There's no vibration. It just doesn't. Actually, there's a bit of vibration, but like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel too fun. And graphically, it's so weak that destroying enemies doesn't even look like you're really killing them. They just sort of disappear out of nowhere. You just control so slowly. And there's this weird mechanic where the shield energy of like sort of how much damage you can take is the same as your dash energy, so your sort of dodge mechanic. And so it's really odd. It encourages you to stay still even when you're being shot, which is weird. It's like, I feel like, I don't know, it's just, if you're getting shot at, you should stay still because your shield is actually going to stop you from dying, whereas but if you try and dodge it, then you'll lose a bit of your shield, but you might dodge the entire attack. I guess in a way it's trying to encourage you to dodge but also making it not, so you can always dodge, but I don't know, it's weird. And equally that's the same, so if you're trying to run around you lose your shield. I don't know, I don't like that mechanic. Yeah, so in all, I would say this game isn't that good at all. It's fine if you like mech games, you're looking for one for the Switch, and you have enough money for Demon X Machina, I guess. It's only like £10, I think it might even be like £5. But I think overall the game just doesn't feel too fun to play, and I think that's the main problem. There's plenty of content, plenty of upgrades and stuff like that, but it's just the core gameplay just doesn't feel satisfying enough to want to make me do it over and over again. And that's the main problem with this game, really. But still, it's not a terrible game, could always be worse. So, thanks for watching, big boys. This is my review of Assault Gunners HD Edition for Nintendo Switch. Thanks for watching, and bye! I'll see you some point in time, and bye!